Welcome to another home video where I demonstrate perspective. So, because our eyes are concave, they work like fisheye lenses. It's just our brains actually interpret what that visually sees into what we then perceive as straight lines. Here, I'm going to demonstrate one-point perspective. So let's imagine Sia here is standing right in front of the building. So it's looking at the facade of the building. And what is going to happen is when you look straight up at a building, then you can see here, you can see here is a top view of our figurine looking at the building, and it's actually as though everything converges into that point. So although your brain knows that the sides of the building, this side is actually equally in length to that side, or width, sorry, in length and in width, but in this case, in one-point perspective, only the width will be affected. When you're going to draw it, it's actually going to appear as though this view is shorter than that view. So in a one-point perspective where our figure stood straight parallel to the facade of the building, our figure has now moved to the side of the building, and you can actually view at two sides of the building at the same time. So now it is going to appear as though there are two vanishing points. It is going to appear as though all lines converge at 2 points. That is a two-point perspective. In a three-point perspective, our figure is in the same position, but our figure is either sitting or kind of lying down and looking up at the building. So you're going to have this one vanishing point here, and you're going to have your other vanishing point there, and you're actually going to have a third vanishing point where everything converges to the top. Okay, there everything converges here to this imaginary. I'm using this piece of twine to indicate that imaginary line. So it's kind of now distortion to the side and to the lines, the vertical lines, not just the horizontal lines anymore. Or you will have a third vanishing point actually below the ground. If your figure was going to stand on top of another building that's a lot higher than this building, then that third vanishing point would actually be below. It is an imaginary line. It would actually be below the earth. So because of the vantage point, the position of the person drawing and looking,